This is the house that George Washington once stayed at back in the late 1700s. And I did some more research on it. Actually, this was Duke Gatewood's house, which, yeah, it was known as the Gatewood House. Duke Gatewood was a prominent man. And this house that you're looking at now was once in Southern Virginia. So they moved it here to Hillsborough. I always thought this was the original location, but it wasn't. And but anyway, Duke Gatewood, I guess being a prominent, I don't know if he was in the cotton industry or tobacco or what he did, but I guess being a prominent family though, because of that, George Washington was traveling and he stayed with them for the night at the current, and so that's you know, this, and at one time it's a Mexican restaurant now, and it once was the Gatewood House. It was the Gatewood Steakhouse. I remember in the late 90s. I ate here once when it was the Gatewood Steakhouse. It's pretty. There's the side stairs and this little patio in the back. There's an nice rose bushes. Let's check out around the corner. There's the old chimney. And then, of course, you can't, it's closed today. There's the old part of it. Well, it's all old, but that looks really old. Looks like they may have built that on, some of it on later on but who knows. Yeah, you can't, of course, there's kind of a neat little patio back there you can eat out on nice days. Now this is supposedly the trolley that was in Meet Me in St. Louis with the 1946 film with Judy Garland. It never was quite as popular as Wizard of Oz, but it still was a pretty good movie. It was a musical, and it was, I don't know though, the more I look at it, it just doesn't quite look like the trolley that was. I wish I could get in this place. There's no way to really get in unless you knew the person, that, because as you can see on the other side it's a fence, but there's an old carriage right there, or an old chariot, and then there's the hat like a Spartan, an old-timey, looks to be an old Spartan or an old Trojan warrior's hat. Makes me think of the film Troy, actually. That'd be neat to get in here. It looks like there's old newspaper clippings. All this stuff was stuff that James Freeland owned. James Freeland kind of started all this, and I've done and actually there's an old black and white of Judy Garland, Meet Me in St. Louis. I hate that the paper's ripped, that's too bad. There's some other old vehicles there. I'm on the other side now. Look at that, 1946 Cadillac. Yeah, James Freeland though, he bought all sorts of vehicles. The Freelands were one of the first families to settle here in the Orange County area, from what I read. They've been here ever since the 1700s. I read some article on them, but anyway, look at all these. Some of these that looks like it could be a replica. Look at the rubber wheels. But some of them might be the real deal. Like that one looks pretty old. And then we can see, look at the old treasure chest. Oh man. And we can see it from this side. I'm gonna get on YouTube and watch some clips of Meet Me in St. Louis and see if I can. From the research I did on Google though, it said he did buy the trolley, and that this is supposedly the trolley that he bought that was in the movie. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Here's an old blacksmith shop. This has been here for a long time now. Now look at some of this old rusty equipment. Well, that's some old tools there. Wow. I think it's still, I'm pretty sure it's still used. It's not a blacksmith shop, I don't think anymore, but it's still somebody's workshop. Look at all this. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I just wanted to show you some of these good old relics here in Hillsboro. I will see you later.